Wanya back inside the wrestling base and coming at you with the night the WWE dropped the ball with Ricochet, the night the WWE failed Ricochet character as a whole, and pretty much the year is the year of 2020. So, without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. So, going back to the year of 2019, post-virus, Ricochet was going, one-on-one with the likes of superstars like Brock Lesnar for the WWE champion. I ain't gonna say one of the biggest stages, but he was doing it. Most superstars when they getting in the ring with Brock Lesnar. So, the year is 2019. It's SummerSlam early that year. Ricochet was going against AJ Styles for the United States champion. He was going against superstars like Rey Mysterio for the United States champion. He's going against credible people early that year, leading up into the Royal Rumble pay-per-view of 2019, which we seen Brock Lesnar start off as the first person in the Royal Rumble. And Brock Lesnar had intentions on winning the Royal Rumble, going on to WrestleMania, and being the first superstar to hold the WWE and Universal Champion. That was his plans were if he was to win the Royal Rumble. But we all know that Drew McIntyre won the Royal Rumble after he defeated and threw Brock Lesnar over in the Royal Rumble. Now, that jump-started his career to the WWE Championship. But what people seem to forget about is Ricochet co-assisted Drew McIntyre into eliminating Brock Lesnar, which led to the following pay-per-view to the Royal Rumble 2019 would have to be Super Showdown 2019. Now, at the pay-per-view, we seen Brock Lesnar go one-on-one with Ricochet for the WWE Champion. Now, of course, Brock Lesnar was defending the championship. Keep in mind, he just got eliminated by Drew McIntyre and Ricochet as a team, and now he got to go against Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. And on top of that, he got Ricochet that cost him the match. His cost him his opportunity to become the Universal and WWE Champion at one time. So Brock Lesnar gave Ricochet a championship match. Now, as far as the championship match, the WWE that night at Super Showdown was the biggest night of Ricochet's career. That match could have either elevated him, put him over, or it could have buried him and completely drained his fucking career. Now, Drew McIntyre was no interference as far as this one-on-one match, so it was just Brock Lesnar and Ricochet. Now, as far as the match, Ricochet got squashed, in which I felt as though that was the worst decision as far as storyline-wise, because just think, the way Ricochet got put down by Brock Lesnar, it did Brock Lesnar no justice. It made him look like an even more heel, it make it lean towards his heel status of, flattening Ricochet, a man his size. He not fighting nobody that size in UFC, so why is he doing it in WWE? Unless it was a greater purpose behind him fighting Ricochet, which I feel as though instead of Brock Lesnar squishing Ricochet at Super Showdown, they should have made the match where Ricochet will come like seconds away from defeating Brock Lesnar. Like, they should have really put Ricochet over that night at Super Showdown. Now, as far as the one-on-one match, the match should have started off with Ricochet using like all his momentum against Brock Lesnar. Like, he should have came out the gate using momentum. Brock Lesnar should have not been able to even catch Ricochet. Like, Brock Lesnar, like after Ricochet get through like performing 2 or 3 moves, high flying moves, Brock Lesnar should have caught Ricochet with an F5, 1-2 kick out. Like, that should have been the route they went with Ricochet. Then, as far as like the rest of the match, they could have kept running the same routine because Brock Lesnar only got so many moves. Ricochet should have kicked out of 2 L5s and then the third L5. Of course, Brock Lesnar used Ricochet momentum against him. That should have been the the nail in the coffin that put Ricochet down instead of getting squashed. Like, that should have skyrocketed Ricochet literally at into the gas out the atmosphere with that match against Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship at Super Showdown. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Like, they should have made Ricochet come like a second close to winning the match, but in the end, he lost to Brock Lesnar. Like, that's how you can build superstars and characters throughout the WWE. Like, when you get an opportunity like that to go against a superstar like Brock Lesnar, like, you got to capitalize on those moments. Like, even though Ricochet probably, he could become the WWE champion. Shit, they let Jinder Mahal become the WWE champion. They done showed us over the years that anything is possible. But even though we knew Ricochet wasn't going to win that match, they should at least made it look, he even came close to winning the match. Like, they ain't even make it seem as though he came close. So, I felt as though that was definitely one of the nights that WWE completely killed Ricochet character. And that was definitely a night for Ricochet to get over. And WWE pretty much dropped the ball with that situation. So, like I said, Ricochet is definitely one of the greatest athletes going on in the WWE right now. Like, this whole storyline with the Hurt Business and in between Retribution, like, I think the WWE's kind of lost with Ricochet's talent. Like, I strongly feel as though they need, like, repackage Ricochet. He needs to be more like on a Neville level, like completely like doing whatever it takes to get the win. And I do believe Ricochet will get some championship gold eventually again in the WWE. Because like I said, how you go from, you know, defeating AJ Styles for a United States champion and getting a championship match against Brock Lesnar only for your career to go like down drain. Like, I feel as though they got a lot of great opportunity that they could potentially present with the Ricochet character, but it's up to them to do that shit. But like I said, with that being like one of the worst nights, I would definitely have to say, as far as Ricochet career, how I feel as though WWE could have elevated him. I mean, Ricochet would have came close to beating Brock Lesnar. He could have got a couple roles in Hollywood, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So, like I said, with that being the end of today's video, feel free to smash the like button, super kick subscribe button, comment down below, and hit that bell notification. Till next time, this the Wrestling Basement.